Welcome back. This is a tutorial for my new waterfall folio kit that I'm really excited about. What it comes with is all of the pieces on 8.5 by 11 paper. I printed on my favorite cardstock for these, which is the 60-pound Polar Mat from Red River Paper. All of the things I talk about in terms of products will be below, so you can get one if you need to. So these two come as the base. There's 2 pages for the base. As you can see, we're going to fit them together. And then this is page 1, and then 2, and then 2A and 2B are the same. Okay. They're all the flaps for the waterfall. 3, which is a pocket with a card, and 4. And these are additional cards and pockets, and you can print as many as you have waterfall tabs for if you wish to. I only printed one for this demonstration, but you'll see how they go on, and then you can add as few or as many as you like. All right. Now, before this all started, I did cut out my pieces and score them. Because it's a large project to cut out, and I didn't want to bore you. Before I start any project, I before I get started on the gluing or the putting together of it, I always fold all of my folds at least once so that I know that they are in the right place. Okay. So now I have everything ready to go. I finished my scoring. I'm going to put away my scoreboard over here. All right, now we start with the base. And you can tell this is already scored as well. And the first thing we're going to do is just glue these 2 pieces together. And that's going to form your folio outside. Okay. So I'm going to glue stick this. All right. I'm going to put a little thing down there. All right. Put those 2 together. All right. Give it a minute. That this is the inside of it. So the way I did this is I printed on the paper, the backing paper. This kit also comes with backing paper designs, and the front of it then is this way. So now you can see. So we're going to cover up where that spine is. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Now that it's down, I can start on page 1. Okay, this is how we start from the first side. Feel for where there we go. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we are going to glue this pocket. Okay. And then just to give myself a visual, I'm going to do that to remember where the edges are. All right. Okay. So now I know where the pocket has to go. It's going to go right here. Here. It's going to go right here. Mm. Yeah. Sorry. This is page 1. Okay. So we're going to glue that down. Bring back my glue paper. All right. Okay. That up against the edge. Glue that right down. As I mentioned, I've already put the tab on the card that's going to go in there eventually. And then the second thing we do here is we glue down this flap, which will be cute. All right, here we go. Okay. So I want it about 1/8 of an inch down from the top so that it covers the pocket and lines up with the edge here. All right, so there we go. There it is. Be a little careful because of the glue. All right, so that page is done. And then we will go to our next thing on our list. Finish all that. All right, now this goes backward for a minute because what we're going to do is work with all of our tabs, all of our flaps. Now, the way we do this is, and I'm going to measure first, make sure we're good. There we go. Right in the middle there is where that's going to go. Okay. All right, now we're going to take our first tab and we're going to glue it right there. Okay. So I am going to glue all of the tabs onto this. And I will probably play a musical interlude. All right. Now the last step, after I give it a little squish, put a little bit of weight on that. All right, and then the last thing we're going to do on this piece is we are going to glue it down inside here. So we know where our inside pieces are right here. This is right in the middle. So, all right. So I'm going to go ahead and glue this. I think it'll be easier if I do it this way. I'm trying to get really good coverage because this has to stick well. All right, and then I'm going to place it where I want it in between those. Oops. This is the other thing I like about glue is it's not done till it's dry. This glue stick is a little quick, so try to be good about it. Yeah, that worked. Okay. All right, now that these are down, this is a cool thing about this one. I'm going to, oh shoot, see that was supposed to go there. We'll see if we can still slip it in. So we're going to glue these two together, but before we do it, we are going to put a magnet in here. So I've got my magnets. These are really big. This is just what I have right now. We're going to put one on the top here, right there. So I stick magnets with double-sided tape. It's worked the best for me. So I'll put some on one side. All right. All right, there. Trying to get in the middle. All right, one more tape and then put it on top. Now, if you're like me and you're not always great at cutting, you may have edges on the side. You can leave them or ink them. Up to you, your preference. I'm going to probably ink mine later. All right. So we have this. Did not get these together. Let's do that. Yeah, that's how we're going to do that. Okay, slipped it in between those two pieces. A little bit more glue. All the way around. Okay, all the way up. All right, now the other magnet. I have some scraps I can put there. From all my cutting, I got some scraps that I can use to hide my magnet. Okay, now let's see. I always do this because it's easy to get it on the wrong way, which with magnets can be a pain. So I try to put it together in a way that makes sense. And then I'm going to test it one more time. Let's see, here we go. Yeah. Okay. It's pretty close to the edge, so I'm putting that magnet on the edge. All right, holds all those down. Okay. All right, save that scrap for later. Okay, we are now down to it. All right, now we have some additional pockets of cards for here. I'm going to put those down. So I'm going to put one here. Okay. Okay, stick that down. And I'm going to do one here. And put the last one up here. Where did it go? Here it is. Okay. Go back to the first one. Slip that card in. Perfect. Okay. Put that card in this one. Now, normally I would wait until the glue is dry. I'm just trying to give you an idea of what it will look like. Cute, cute, cute. All right, we have one more panel to do. And I will do that in the next video. All right, for the third panel, we're going to go right here. And I want to actually move it over. I keep thinking that this is skinnier than it is, this little panel area. I'm going to show myself it's all the way over here, but I kind of want it in the middle. So there, we're going to do that. We're going to just add a pocket, a long pocket, a short pocket, and a card. Okay, so I'm going to glue the pocket. Glue pocket one. Right, middle. And then pocket two goes right on top. Okay, and then I'm going to give a little bit of a encouragement to stick a little. Okay. And then the pocket goes in here. Card. And this will be better, easier when the glue is dry, which I'm trying to mitigate for here. It's getting there. All right, it's got that nice little tab at the top. Okay, and that is the whole thing. And then we fold like this, and we fold like this, and we fold like this, and we are done. I am going to add a closure because I have been playing around with Velcro as a closure, which I love. I'm just going to put it right in the middle here. Push it down there. And there it goes. This takes a second. All right. So there's the final thing. It's definitely ripe for some embellishments and maybe inking on some of the edges that are still white. But I really like how this turned out. If you like videos like this and tutorials, please subscribe and like below. Hit that notification bell if you're looking for times when we push new videos out. We try to do 1 or 2 a week with new projects. Happy crafting!